Hello, this is Kelly Hammond from Resiliency.Coach. I want to thank all those who participated in the special holiday episode podcast. I hope you all have a happy new year.
So I'm Jenny Lytle, and for New Year's this year, I am doing kind of what I have done over the past few years, and that's looking at how my year has gone previously. And so before I move into the new year, I like to take stock of how 2022 has been and look at the things that have gone well and the things that could use some improvement, and then build on that as I move into the new year. And so my goals for 2023 are expanding my business and being able to move into a full-time self-employed capacity as opposed to working my traditional nursing job. And I'm also going to be celebrating my 25th wedding anniversary. And so I have a kind of my dream wedding. We had gotten married at the courthouse, and I've got a great marriage, but now I want the wedding to go along with that. So we're kind of combining that with an extended family vacation and family pictures, and just really making it everything that we want it to be. And my priorities have been really, focused on, of course, my family, but also on my own spiritual and emotional and mental health over the past couple of years. And I'm really making my physical health as much of a priority as I have those other areas. And all of these things are in alignment with my overall goal and vision, which is to never stop becoming the best version of me.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Ruther, and I'm from Pensacola, Florida. For the New Year's, it's actually been passed down from my dad on his side of the family, his dad, which would be my grandfather. And then my grandfather's father would also do this. Every New Year, we will stay up until midnight, and I will make steaks and homemade fries and bring in the new year. And I hope my kids will pass that on to their kids and let it just keep going.
Stephanie Jones. I'm also known as the Giving Gal, and I love the upcoming of a new year. It's a perfect time for us to not only reflect back of the year, what did we do, what worked well, what didn't work well, but it's this forward, there's this clean slate moving forward and an opportunity for us to set goals. I'm not big on setting New Year's resolutions. I think there's some statistic out there, it's like 80% of people who set New Year's resolutions don't accomplish them. Because goals are so much, if you do it the right way, they really can take you forward. You have something to focus on. And so I love to start out what I call noodling, where I just do a brain dump, and sometimes you can do this throughout the year. So no matter when you're listening to this New Year's episode, is if you see something, maybe you read a book last year and you say, I want to read 2 books next year, whatever it is, just get it out of your head, noodle, put it on paper, and then really start being strategic. So for me, I'm an author, and I have 4 published books, 2 coming out, and I want to write a fiction book. I have no idea about writing a fiction book. And so I'm going to be very intentional of already setting that goal to write a fiction book, just one fiction book. I'm also going to be very specific of, it doesn't have to be published. I just want to get it written and on paper. So know that you don't have to do everything in the upcoming year. Chunk it down into little bite sizes. Think about who can help you. Think about, I love to always not only write down my goal, but what are the next 3 steps that I have to take to accomplish that goal. Now you have a little plan. Also think about what obstacles or hurdles might come up. Think about that now instead of when they do come up. A lot of times we stop on our goals because we come across something that we haven't thought about. So take a little bit of time to think about those obstacles, and then get an accountability partner. I always say, don't have it be a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or even your best friend. Like, have somebody that's going to come at you and go, hey, what's going on with that goal? And I think if you take some of these steps, I'm big on setting one good goal, even though I love to have a lot of goals, set one good goal, make that plan, figure out what the obstacles and challenges are going to be, find an accountability partner, set some deadlines for yourself. And then the biggest thing that you have to do accomplishing your goal is taking action, take that first step. And yeah, that's one of my goals, write a fiction book in 2023. So
I hope you all have a happy new year.